Hey everybody, welcome back for another video. Here you'll see picked up some Holosuns. Wanted to get a nice Red Dot and Magnifier combo, so I picked up both of these here. I believe I got these from Palmetto State Armory. So they had a pretty good sale on them, so I figured why not. You'll be seeing a lot more optics rolling through here because I've been wanting to grab some good ones. I know I've been going through some Amazon ones, but I want to try to compare those against ones that we already know are good and are good quality ones as well. But this is going to be a unboxing, kind of a initial review before getting these out to the range. So I wanted to show you what you get in the box because I actually have not opened either one of these yet, and we'll see what comes inside. So if something's missing, you get to get mad at the same time I do. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll start with the Red Dot and then we'll move to the Magnifier. So I'll push that back for now and have this one take center stage. Alright, so you see it's a 2 MOA dot, 50,000 hours of battery life, motion sensor, so it comes on automatically. I like that. Waterproof, all the good stuff there. And you see all the goodies in the box, so we'll go ahead and remove that sleeve and get that out of the way if I don't beat it up too much. Alright, so you get a nice plastic box with these. I mean, it's if you dropped it, it's definitely going to shatter, but not bad. It keeps everything secure. Open her up. Get all your padding. You got your paperwork, your glass wipe, anti-humidifier. Alright, and here's the Red Dot and all of its goodies. Here we have, that is the low-rise mount for Picatinny, or like a rifle rail. Here we have, what is that thing on the bottom? That looks like battery tray for a CR2032, I think. It doesn't say on there. We'll pull it up in the book, or I could just look at the battery. Yep, CR2032. They seem to like Energizer. And what is this? That's a little tool to adjust it. So I'm just going to put everything back for now so I don't lose things. I'm bad about that. Here we have a star key Allen wrench. Alright, let's get the actual Holosun out. Ooh, in the bottom they were hiding, what is this? Looks like a little punch. We'll figure out what that is in a minute. Alright, so let's get that out of the way, and we'll come straight to here. Here you have the actual Red Dot. You'll see that the battery tray is open, so I'm guessing that is a secondary battery tray, but that's pretty cool. I'll give you another one in case that one doesn't work out for you. You see you do have the riser. I'm going to leave that riser on it because I like to be able to use iron sights too, just more options. I have a couple things I want to put this on and give it a good test. I'm thinking either my Galil, my MP5, a couple things, well, my PTR 9CT, or my Galil Ace rifle, but we'll see. Let's see, so you have your adjustments up top. You have your sighting buttons for the Red Dot on the side and top. It doesn't seem to have any clicks, so it's just kind of smooth feeling when you do that. So let's go ahead and take a look here. You'll see the finish on the front. Very nice anti-fog finish. All in all, good looking Red Dot. So let's go ahead and imagine that's what this is for then, is for that. We'll get everything out that we might need. Let me take a closer look here. Alright, before we go any further, let's do what we should do and look at the box, or I mean the book. See what's going on there. Alright. Fact guide, and the user's manual. Let's look at the fact guide first. Alright, so this is if anything is going wrong with it. Different solutions that you can use. Looks like there's a couple different types. Battery cap, battery tray. We've got the battery tray. Alright, so in the book here, the guide, all the things for the features, important notices. 30,000 hours it says. Okay. Alright, so there's your model, clamp, screw, objective lens, yada yada. There's your screws, battery cap. Looks like it needs to be plus side down. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. I do believe this is for the battery tray, and yes it is. That's pretty cool. That's magnetized too. Little tiny screw. Yep, definitely magnetized. Alright, so let's take out that tray. And it doesn't seem to want to come out right away. I'm willing to bet that's what this is for. Because there's a little notch in there. If you'll see it right on top. There's a little notch on the top there, so I think you put that in there and pry it. Yep. Alright. So you'll see negative side up. This is a tiny little bag. Alright. So, negative side up. You'll see here. I'm going to push that back in. Drop these little screws back in. That one disappeared, didn't it? These screws are tiny. There it is. Just gonna get that threaded a little bit. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. These screws are just so tiny. Alright. So that seems to be the easiest way, is just put it on there before going in. It's not a problem I usually have. Normally I'm pretty good at getting it in a hole. Some days are better than others, I suppose. There we go. Nope, there we don't go. If you haven't already figured this out, I am horrible at working with tiny objects. I prefer things a little bit bigger because I am not having an easy time of this. There we go. Just had to take my time. Alright, so let's get that screwed in all the way in. Nice and secure. To You probably can't tell, but I'm almost leaning past the phone just to do this because these things are so small. Yeah, you'll see the end of that there. Little tiny thing. Alright, it's in there and it's nice and secure. There we go. That sucker is bright. Look at that. That's easy to see. So then you'll see here where you can put it onto a rail using the star Allen key. No problem there. You got your little bikini cover. Keep it from getting scratched up or beat up. This thing is pretty solid too. You can hear it. It's metal. So I like that. Feels nice and durable. Doesn't feel like I'm going to have any issues with it. Very, very steady. Now let's see. We already know the installation. How to put that on there. You do all the zeros, things like that. Maintenance and care. Alright, so the sleep time delay for the motion sensor. The red dot will automatically enter into sleep mode after 8 hours of no movement. The sleep time can be delayed to adjust it from 0 to 12 hours. Let's see, so press 8 hours is a bit much. So we're going to press plus button for 3 seconds to enter adjustment mode. 1, 2, 3. The red dot will blink. I didn't see it blink, did you? Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. It's blinking, alright. One, two, three, four, five. Alright. So we'll set it to 1 hour because it looks like that's the smallest setting you can put it to. Hold it down for 3 seconds, it blinks again. There we go. So 1 hour that'll turn off by itself. Feels wasteful, but I mean it lasts for 20,000 hours, so it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, so that's getting the idea for the red dot. So let's get all this stuff out of the way. So we'll take a look at the magnifier next. Alright, so definitely don't lose these tools. That's why you see me. I will take the time to put everything back into the box. Even the little dime bag. Just so that way I don't lose anything that came with it. I'm very particular about that. Alright, so all that's back together. Now, let's get the bikini out of the way. We'll move on to the magnifier. See, it's 3 times magnifier, HM3X. The model number on the red dot was HS403B. See, this is the monocular 3 times zoom, waterproof, fogproof, shockproof, awesome. Quick disconnect, that's what we want. Alright, so let's open this thing up. So that sucker is in there, isn't it? Come on. I'm trying not to rip it if you can't tell. Alright, again, hard plastic box. cushions, books, moisture things. You got your microfiber cloth. Here we've got some Loctite threaded screws. You have the adjustment piece. That looks a little different, doesn't it? It looks like an adapter of some sort. And you have the actual piece. Alright, so let's check that out, how that works. Alright, so you got some screws there, you got some adjustments, turrets there and there. Here's the quick disconnect feature. That sucker's on there good, isn't it? You got a button right next to it, so maybe that's a safety catch. Yep, that's what it is. Once that's locked, you have to push that button to release that. Alright, so we get an idea of what everything is here. So, let's open up the book. As you can tell, I'm already trying to rip that thing open. Alright, so here we have HM3X magnifier, user's guide. You've got all your buttons, adjustment tools on the bottom, tension screw, eyepiece, blah blah blah. Okay, moving on. This gives you an idea of how far you want it and how you want it set up. Red dot in front of the magnifier. And so far pretty cool. So here it wants you to put it with a Holosun site. Obviously they want to sell more of their own products. This can be flipped over to the right. Installation of the co-witness spacer. Ah, that's what that adapter is. Okay. Alright, so it's a little spacer to make it so it's easier to see. So that must be what the screws are to do that. Alright, press the lever lock forward to release the QD. So that's that little button, quick detach right there. That's how that works. Close the QD on it. Alright, so we've got all that info there. There's the lever and the QD, that's how it's written there. You push that button and pull that out to release. So that's pretty cool. It's got a nice setting on there. That's how you adjust or strap it onto the rail. I should say screw it onto the rail with that adjustment. Let's get that bikini off. We want to take a look down inside of that. Holosun. Alright. So yeah, we're really close to things here. This thing is pretty nice. You got your adjustments on here. It's the diopter ring, elevation and windage on top. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Alright, and to flip it over, it does, you just kind of manhandle it. So I wanted to test off camera. So you just grab it, flips it over, stays secure. Then right back onto it goes. Pretty good eye relief. I'm looking out the window right now, so it's hard to see on these, but you can kind of see it there. There we go. I don't know why it looks like there's something inside there. You don't get that when you actually look out through it. I think it's just the way the camera's set up. So it does not want to really do it. This is just hard to do on cameras in general anyways. But putting them together, you'll actually be able to See, I see why I need the riser now. Those will sit about there, but if I put the riser in, it should get it even. So let's go ahead and put that riser in. Alright, we'll release that. You see here, those screws come out, the riser adapter goes right in there. So, here's the screws that get replaced. Here is the riser adapter. This sucker, this tool, a sucker, this is actually what you would do to release here. Man, that sucker's in there good. Let me break that free off camera. Wow. That is really secure. I don't want to break it. Make sure I'm doing that right, because I don't always trust myself. Yep, that's the right place to put it. You just have to unscrew there. Alright, so let me try this again and I'll get a little bit more force in on it. I might fast forward past this part because it's really being a pain. Yeah, those are in there good. Those are in there really good. I'm bending the plastic. Yeah, I've bent the shit out of the plastic, actually. You'll see here, I almost broke the plastic trying to undo that. Well, that's not good when you can't break those free. So let me grab the tool out of the other one that's all metal. That's a little bit of a ding on them. They have it so tight you can't release it. Alright, so we'll try that here. And that's what it took, was the metal Allen key from the other site, or star Allen key. Yeah, that plastic one is not durable enough. I almost broke it. I bent the hell out of it. Alright, now that I've loosened it up, so now that I loosened it up and that one gets tight again. There's a lot of force that's going into having that twist that. At least you know it's not going anywhere. I may run a fast forward on this part. Alright, that releases, finally, and you can see the Loctite in there, so that's what was going on. You put the new piece on, drop that in, you'll be good to go. So let's get these screws out. You'll see they're a bit longer with the Loctite applied. Alright, get that riser in there. Drop that in, drop the screws in. I'm going to tighten these down just enough. And then, they're not very tight right now, but I'm going to hold it up against here, and there you go. Now it's the right height to be used with that one. See if I can get that. Oh, I had the red dot for a second. Oh, this is harder than doing it looks. You get the idea. Maybe I'll take a picture and post that up there to show it, so you can kind of see what that looks like through it. Because it's not coming through on camera right now very well. Alright, so let me tighten this down. Obviously I need to tighten the crap out of it based off of me trying to loosen it. I'm glad I bought these two things together. I mean, I have star bolts, but I didn't feel like sizing them and everything. But there you go. Once you have them both together, they'll go on like that. Actually, let me put these screws away before I lose them. But there you go. You have your nice Red Dot 3x magnifier combo. We can strap this onto our MP5, Chris Vector, Galil, Tavor, whatever you want, and it should be good to go. And of course, after I get these to the range and get a feel for them, see how they work, I'm gonna break them out and, well, see if they break, see how well they work, and of course I'll make another video with my opinions on it from there. But that's been my initial kind of unboxing, just giving you a heads up and see what they look like and what to expect from it, based off of someone like me who just kind of barely gets it. But that's all I have for today. I hope everyone out there has a great one. Stay safe with the way everything is right now. You don't know what's going to happen. It's better just to be prepared, be safe, and keep you and your loved ones where you can keep an eye on them. But that's all I have for today. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, share it to anyone else who you think might like it. I don't see many of these videos with both of them together. I've only found a few when I was trying to find it out, so I figured it wouldn't hurt to put one up too. Any questions, let me down in the comment section. Do you like Holosun? Do you prefer others? Because I do have some other optics at other brands too I want to go over. Holosun's just the first ones that came in, and I'm reviewing them based off the how quickly they came in. But yeah, I hope, I already said that twice, but I'll say it again. Have a great one. We will talk to you again next time. Bye-bye.